About that responding instead of reacting. So as I've been looking at houses, looking at older homes, that's what I want to buy. And every single one of them that was a two-story had this cubby hole underneath the staircase, like on the bottom level. And the first time that I opened the door, oh, what does this door do? And I open that and I see one of those. I literally had a visceral physical reaction. And that goes back to part of my experience in going through the healing process. And there's some things that I've been through where I was hiding from my grandfather, and it was all spiritual and in my mind, subconscious level, but hiding from him under a staircase. This isn't even something that I directly experienced with him, but in my healing and everything I've been through in my life and moving that relationship forward, hiding under a staircase came into the picture, right? And here I am now in real life, and I open the door, and there's this cubbyhole under a staircase, and that is I literally had a physical, startling, terrified, I'm scared reaction to something that I really had never even consciously or like physically in this human form experienced, but it's shown up subconsciously for me and in my mind as I've healed that relationship. So that the idea that we keep that stuff in us and it triggers, right? And it did it. So I saw three houses like that. And it wasn't until the third one that I was like, okay, I can now respond to this, which my first was a reaction, right? Just fear. I was scared. I was crying. I like literally brought up a lot of emotion, and emotion that I, for the most part, have dealt with in the past. And it wasn't until I got the third one, I was like, okay, I'm going to open this door, but I'm not going to have that reaction because I know where it's coming from. But getting to that place where you have that awareness, first of all, but even with all of the healing work I've done around that relationship in particular, I think it's always, there's some aspect of it that's always there, right? And to your point, we're always having to grow and learn and move past those things that trigger us, even when they're weird. I was like, how, that is just weird. And I get why it was triggering me, but it was just so strange to me that was happening.